Hi guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel Reiki Zen. How we're all doing? I hope we're all well and good. This is going to be a quick video. This is with regards to drawing symbols and drawing the symbols. Someone got in touch the other day with regards to how I draw symbols, and I think they thought I meant I physically drew them with a pen or a pencil or something like that, but in actual fact I don't. It's all about using the finger or using a hand or using a visualization of the symbol. So if we talk about with regards to my chap or whoever he is, but this is just my diagram that I use for distance Reiki. But if we talk with regards to him, then all I tend to do with him is I will draw the symbols with my finger just over that diagram. So I don't actually draw with a pencil or a pen, because obviously that would mark it, although if it was a pencil I could, yes, rub it out. But it's basically just having the intention for each symbol that we use within Reiki. So the first symbol is, if you're sending it distantly, which most of my work is, it's the Honshaze Shonen symbol, and we draw that over the picture. You can now actually Google the symbols and find them online. They are called sacred symbols, but a lot of people get that mixed up with secret. They're not secret, they're just sacred, and there is a difference between the two. But we don't really sort of like try to put these symbols just out there for anyone to see, because they are powerful and they can disrupt things if you use them without the correct intention. A good story to use really is my Reiki master, when he was attuned to the symbols on his level 2. So Honshaze Shonen is a really complicated symbol, and it's got 22 components to it to draw it. And what we tend to do when we're learning that is we'll break it down into 3 parts. So we'll draw the first top maybe 5 parts, and then the next part, and then the bottom part. So what he did was he had like a picture on his phone, he had a screenshot on his phone of the symbol, well, of each of the symbols, but mainly the Honshaze Shonen one, because he wanted to practice it and learn it. And what he found was, after having that symbol on his phone for about a day or two, the phone actually broke because of the power of the symbol which was on the phone. It was a relatively new phone, it was working fine until he put the symbols on there. So that just shows the power of these sacred symbols and how they need to be respected and used with diligence and respect. So that's how I draw the symbols. I just use my finger. You can draw them with your hand, so you actually use the whole palm of your hand to draw them. I just find it easy to use a finger because they are quite detailed, and you don't have to get them exactly right, because it's all about the intention that you put into drawing that symbol for that moment, for that person, whoever it may be. Plus, when you're drawing the symbol in your mind or out loud, whichever you want to do, then you just say the mantra for that symbol 3 times. So it's Honshaze Shonen, Honshaze Shonen, Honshaze Shonen, and that's while you're drawing that symbol. And that's the first one. The next one would be Seiheki, which is the mental and emotional symbol. And again, I would just draw that with a finger over the top of, we'll call him George, over the top of George, and again repeat the mantra 3 times, Seiheki, Seiheki, Seiheki. And then after that it is the master symbol, which is a secret symbol, so we don't brand that about, because you can't really find that anywhere. You only learn that symbol when you do become a Reiki master. So I mean, again, you can find it online. However, there are many different forms of the master symbol. There's a lot of them are drawn quite differently, and there's that many different forms of Reiki now that each one has a different element to it. And then the last symbol is chakra. Chakra is probably the easiest of them to draw, but again, it's just one like that. It's just that's the power symbol, and it basically brings in the power of the universe to those symbols, and it activates them to allow that energy to move through. So that's how I draw my symbols. I draw them with a finger. I also, when I come to prepare the room and I draw chakra in each corner of the room, I will stand in the middle of the room and I will just draw in front of me, but I will envisage it going into the corner of the room, into the wall, and again with the other corner, with that corner, with that corner. I then draw it over the window to protect anything coming from outside. I then draw it over the ceiling with my finger as well, and then I'll draw it over the floor, and then that seals and protects the whole room from anything negative. It just grounds, it protects, and it brings the power of the universe into your energy, into your moment, into your Reiki session. And basically that is how I draw the symbols. When we practice them, we will use a pen and we will just draw them over and over again, just to get used to it. But once we've got used to it and we know the kind of the flow for them, then yeah, I just use the finger and just work through them. You can do it again, you can do it on your hands and just draw the symbols over the palm of your hands. You can actually make contact with the hand if you wish, or just draw it above the hand and just visualize it going into the hand. It's the same as when you're healing people as well. If you're healing somebody one-on-one, sometimes you might feel that they need a little bit more protection, or they might need a little bit of balancing within a certain area of their body. So if they've got something maybe mentally or emotionally going on, you can either draw with your finger Seiki over their head or over their whole body, and then draw chakra over that as well, just to put the power of the universe into that symbol. Or you can visualize it in your mind and just see it with your mind's eye, or you can draw it with your eyes as well. So if you just follow the shape of the symbol with your eyes, and again in your head just repeat the mantra. So anytime you use the symbol, just say the mantra 3 times and it will give it the power to that symbol. And that's basically it. It really is simple. It really is straightforward. If you're just learning Reiki and you're just getting used to your symbols, then keep drawing them on a piece of paper just to practice them. But yeah, once you're used to them, just draw them with your fingers. You can draw them with your, like I say, with your eyes. You can just visualize them. They are extremely powerful, and adding the mantra to that form. The mantra is everything really, but adding the mantra to that form really helps to set the intention for each symbol, because each symbol's mantra has a meaning for each symbol as well. And that's basically that. That's how I draw my symbols for the room, for a Reiki session, or if it's going to be on one with a client. But yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it clarifies a little bit about the symbols and how I use them. But until the next video, much love. Namaste. Keep the vibe high. Keep doing your healing work, and peace. And bye for now.